Steel Dynamics' $1.9 billion production mill expected to breathe new life into the Sinton area economy when it goes online. Now, the company will start taking applications for hundreds of new jobs this weekend. And as our Trevier Gonzalez reports, business owners there in Sinton also hope to benefit from the boom.
The pandemic has clearly made it difficult to run any kind of business, but they're hoping this hiring push will be able to change that.
I could do with fewer staff, but I didn't feel like that's the right thing to do.
For business owners like Roger Kenny, navigating through the pandemic was already tough.
I'm doing my best to keep everybody on the payroll.
But a major hiring event this weekend could revive the Sinton business community over time.
It's going to be some population growth. It's going to be some retail growth. It's going to be some service industry growth. It's going to be really nice for Sinton.
Foster Edwards with the San Patricio Economic Development Corporation says Steel Dynamics will be causing massive changes in the housing industry as well as other businesses like daycare and shopping. It's those demands that people like Robert Knox with Creekside RV Village are now capitalizing on. Despite his park opening in March, right when the pandemic began to reshape our daily lives.
It was a little disheartening, but actually turned out that lemon turned out to give it some lemonade.
His park is less than 4 miles away from Steel Dynamics.
You make your hay while the sun's shining, and right now the sun is shining very brightly on Sinton, Texas.
Knox says even though construction on the steel mill isn't completed, he's still seeing a lot of people from the facility show up right here, and he's expecting more.
There's going to be a lot of changes because of this, there's no doubt.
Changes that Kenny hopes brings his restaurant to some kind of normalcy.
We could really use the extra business and help us grow beyond what we are now, so it's exciting.
Now, I have reached out to Sinton City Hall to see if there's any applications for large-scale housing, and they told me there's nothing like that yet. Reporting in Sinton, Trevier Gonzalez, Chris 6 News.
By the way, the owner of the Butter Churn says he's also submitted a bid to run the Steel Dynamics cafeteria. Now, Steel Dynamics holding an Application Days event in Sinton this weekend. It's going to be held at the Sinton Community Center from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and from noon until 5 p.m. on Sunday. The plant will eventually employ nearly 700 people. The company hopes to have it up and running by the start of next summer.